gentlemen, it's the Trace Show!
These are the shows we like to see. There's just one thing that, oh, you know how the rest of the song goes. Welcome to the Trace Show, broadcast from Arcade 85. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Yule.
Yule who?
You'll be back. Soon you'll see. You will realize you were meant for me. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away this thing we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Welcome to the show. Hey, let's check the magical canister of magicness. Whoa, what's going on today?
Oh, Harold! We are surrounded by aliens! Look at the terrible red eyes! I think laser beams are gonna come out of their eyes! Well, hand me my pistol, Ethel! I put your pistol back in the refrigerator! Why are you always moving my pistol? Stop it! Now look! We're getting sucked up into space! Whoa, what are we gonna do, Harold?
What? That's crazy. And crazy man Crawford Montezano fantasizes about being on the Jerry Langford Show. Let's catch a glimpse of him rehearsing for that show in his lonely apartment.
Jerry, good to see you. Good to see Liza. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what it's like when you come back from a show. You come back from a tour. I don't know if it's the weather or the tour or what, but am I right, folks? Am I right? And I got something for you, Jerry. I know you're a Boston guy, but look what I got. Look what I got. Doesn't he look good, folks? Doesn't he look good wearing this? Yes, he does. He does. Oh, and you, Liza, you look wonderful. Wonderful as always. I haven't forgotten about you, Jerry. You look wonderful also. And, right? Woo! Mom! Is Uncle Clem still coming, or what's the deal? Mom! Is Uncle Clem still coming?
Hey, sport.
Hey, Uncle Clem!
Skippy, how you doing? Hey, it's Uncle Clem. Good to see you, sport.
Good.
Hey, I've come to give you bedtime stories. That sound good?
Oh, yeah, I've been waiting.
All right. Hey, let's play. Let's do one of my favorite bedtime stories. It's called Lil Lab Leak.
Whoa, that sounds like a cool one.
How does Lil Lab Leak go? Lil Lab Leak, Lil Lab Leak, la 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 la. Lil Lab Leak, Lil Lab Leak, la 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 la. It's a great story. I remember this one from a long time ago. Once upon a time in the mythical land of China, in the make-believe province of Hubei, in a make-believe city of Wuhan, there was the laboratory called the Wuhan Institute of Virology. Oh, look, mystical China.
Oh,
The Great Wall of China, that's mystical too.
a mystical made-up wall.
According to legend, crazy scientists worked on a crazy project helping viruses that don't infect humans to successfully infect humans. Then one day, Lil Lab Leak occurred. Lil Lab Leak, Lil Lab Leak, la 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 la. Hello, everybody, said Lil Lab Leak. Oh, look at Lil Lab Leak.
He's got little boots and a golf hat.
He's cute. I'm gonna make a huge impact on humanity. And indeed, Lil Lab Leak did just that. Many people got infected. A worldwide pandemic ensued. Schools closed, businesses closed, markets tumbled, culture changed. That's right, said Lil Lab Leak. I'm now the biggest thing to happen in the 21st century. Lil Lab Leak was correct. Meanwhile, a strange happening happened. The news media press, whose job it was to investigate and report on major events such as Lil Lab Leak, remained quiet. We're liars, said the press. We don't want to report on any subject that doesn't forward our lying agenda. And this is our agenda, said the press. Humans are bad, and human liberties are bad because they allow liberty to humans who are, as we say, bad. If we report that the pandemic came from Lil Lab Leak, we will be casting communist China in a bad light. We can't have that because we want humans to embrace the idea of being subjugated by totalitarian regimes like communist China. Who better than communists to take away the liberties from people who are bad, said the press. Oh, look at the people in the press.
They have microphones.
And?
Press fedora hats.
And?
Old school typewriters.
You're so clever, Skippy. Lil Lab Leak was incensed. What? I'm on the cusp of killing more people than Hitler's 6 million Holocaust victims. And the press won't acknowledge me? What does it take to get airtime around here? It was worse than that. Not only was the incurious press not interested in investigating the origin of the pandemic, the press actively censored and attempted to discredit any who suggested Lil Lab Leak. We tell the public that Lil Lab Leak is just an imaginary theory, said the press. I'm sad, said Lil Lab Leak sadly. Oh, look.
Big old tears, crocodile tears.
Lil Lab Leak was so sad to be ignored. Meanwhile, what the press didn't realize is by burying the story of Lil Lab Leak, the biggest story of a lifetime, and burying it for 2 years, that they, the press, forfeited any remaining shards of credibility. What, you're quoting CNN? Said people from that point on. The same fake news organization that actively suppressed the story of Lil Lab Leak for years? Why, CNN is nothing but a cadre of misanthropic propagandists, said the people. Those are big words.
Those are some biggies.
They said the same thing about the New York Times newspaper, the Washington Post, NBC, MSNBC, NPR Radio, ABC, PBS, CBS, and all other outlets that censored Lil Lab Leak. I just want some attention, said Lil Lab Leak. I can understand. No attention for you, said a big booming voice. Do you know who that was?
The news media's press's overlord, Big Tech.
That's correct. The news media's overlord, Big Tech. We hate humanity, said Big Tech. We hate truth. And we own the press. We like that communists continue to harm humans. We're fine with Marxist-Leninist Maoism in that we don't want people to speak their minds or share the truth. So we'll be censoring everything we can about the pandemic. Hail Big Tech!
Hail Big Tech!
That's not right, is it? Lil Lab Leak didn't know what to say. Oh, he was sad. Oh, look at Big Tech.
Whoa.
Ugly nerd.
Yeah.
Big Tech's an ugly nerd. Besides, said Big Tech, we'd rather focus on climate change. After all, if the Earth's biosphere heats up a degree or two over the next century, millions might die. But I've already killed millions, shouted Lil Lab Leak. Already killed millions! Okay, you got us there, Big Tech said, chuckling. We don't really care about people dying. It just sounds cool to say millions might die with climate change because no one knows how that might go down. But getting back to what's real, yes, Lil Lab Leak, you killed millions, and yes, we're fine with that because we hate people, and we own the press, and we support the stealing of elections because we hate democracy. So no, we won't be allowing any attention to you, Lil Lab Leak.
Whoa.
Lil Lab Leak sobbed. Society suffered. It was awful. The moral of the story, you ready for the moral of the story, Skippy? From tiny things like Lil Lab Leak come great horrendous calamities of biblical proportion. And the news media press and big tech are lying, self-hating humans who wish to subjugate humanity. The end.
Whoa.
What a story.
That is a crazy
This is one of my favorites. And here, look in the back of the book. It's got the lyrics for the song.
I love songs.
Lil Lab Leak, prancing and cute. Big tech and the press just won't give you a hoot. Lil Lab Leak, prancing and cute. Big tech and the press just won't give you a hoot. Yay! And that's it for our story, and that's it for the Trace Show. We'd like to thank the players, the beautiful Laurie,
Forrest.
woo,
Eldon Live.
Wes, and I'm Trace. Have a great week. Thanks for watching the Trace Show.